Hi, and welcome to Module 10. In this module, we are on our second part to the digital storytelling sequence. In the last module, you created the mind map that organized yourself, allowed you to pick a topic, uh, organize your thoughts onto a mind map so that you could come into this module ready to start developing your videos. So this is a 2-week module. In this module, you are actually going to take the information from your mind map and you're going to now create a digital story using a couple of different pieces of software that I'll go into down here. Okay, so we've got our screencast here, our due dates. So this is, again, is a 2-week module. In class, what we'll do is we'll start by taking a look at some of the examples that I have listed here before, below. I've got an article here on why animated videos grab your attention to help you kind of understand why we're doing this. I've got the digital storytelling guide that you can take a look at. Now this is since it's a 2-week module, it is worth double the points. So I want to make sure that you're aware of that, so that you can you get that you make sure that you do the project. You don't want to lose 10 points off of your final grade just by not completing one assignment. So I do have a note in here that at this point in the semester you should be comfortable with referencing media. You will want to, any media that you use in your video that's not yours, you're going to want to make sure that you include references. Okay, so similar to like a video you might watch at the movies, they have a credits at the end. You're going to want to do the same thing at the end of your video. Okay. Now, there's a number of video editors that you can use. If you're familiar with one that you already use on your computer, then go ahead and use that one. I'm going to show you two in this class that are pretty easy to use. So you can choose either those, or you can kind of pick your own. So if you use iMovie or Windows Movie Maker or Adobe Premiere, something like that, if you're familiar with it, you can use those. But these are the two I'll share in class to get you started. Now I do have a screencast video here. If you recall, just a few seconds ago, I said that you'll have to include reference slides on your in your digital video. I've got a video here that'll show you how to create a reference slide and put it into your video. Okay, so then you'll start your project, and when you're all finished, you'll add it to the appropriate page of your site. So here are some video examples that we'll look at. This top portion here is this program called Powtoons, which is one of the options you have. Powtoons is an animation creator, so you can take a look at some of my previous students and what they've done, and then some video editing examples you can take a look at as well. Okay, I do have some additional resources down here that you can take a look at. So finding Creative Commons media, some background music that you might want to use, background music loops that I created that you could always use. Okay. But the main chunk of where you'll spend some time once you start creating is this video animation editing resources. So I'll click in there and I'll go. And again, I've given you some options here. Okay, we're going to focus on Powtoon and WeVideo. Those are the two that I'll at least demonstrate in class. So I have some examples on both of those here. What is Powtoons? Some examples. And I've got some tutorials. Now with Powtoons, I've got a pro edition for everybody, a student pro edition that did cost some money. So I've got you would have to create your account and add a coupon code. So I would go into this spreadsheet to look and find your name and copy your code from there. Okay. So follow those directions to upgrade your Powtoon account to the pro version. All right. And then WeVideo, that is if you're familiar with iMovie or Movie Maker, it's similar to that. It's just a web-based video editing program, which allows you to start editing on one video or on one computer, and then you can pick up and edit on another computer. So it's pretty easy to use, but we'll go over it a little bit in class. If you don't want to use those options, there are some other items or some other pieces of software that you can use. So I've included some tutorials on those as well. Okay, and if you recall earlier in the semester, this is the format we use to cite our media that we use that isn't ours, so you can so that you can go and take a look at that and use that format when you are referencing your media. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.